left my dough so that it could rise. I wanted it to proof a little bit. Let me get my apron on. And so I'm back. And you know what? I want to celebrate. So I got 2 new subscribers. And I am now at 92. So I'm going to celebrate. Yeah. I've got my wine glass out. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah. I can pan out a little bit with this. And I'm hoping that you guys will be able to see everything. So here I am. My sorrel wine. I made this back in April. And it's been sitting in my fridge. Two batches that I did. One I didn't like so much. My husband got me some sorrel that did not make it, as we would say back home. So here, celebrating cheers to 2 new subscribers today. Thank you for hopping on the Twellyah's World journey. Welcome. Thank you. Is so good. The ginger in it is fantastic. Gotta take another sip. All gone. So I got my dough. See? It did raise a little bit. So the proofing was a good thing. As I said, I'm doing loaf in a cup again. So, just gonna shape this. My oven is already preheated. So with a preheated oven, this means it's ready for whatever you want to put in it. Get another glove on. And yes, just like that, it's ready. I'm gonna shake, take off this. I knew I said I'd be back in an hour, but I had a call from a senior that was in distress. They couldn't connect to their internet, so they gave me a call. Good person. That's my day. That's an hour. Feels just like a regular bread, and there's no flour. Yes. So it's loaf in a cup. So again, I'm gonna put some oil. Maybe I put a little bit too much in that one. Just a little bit. That way it will prevent the dough from sticking to the mud. And some a little bit more. And so there's that one. Yeah, all the others are covered. So if you saw me the last time, see, the oil is there. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some, for contrast, black sesame seeds. I'll sprinkle that in the bottom. And the reason why I put the oil is that when the bread is done, it won't stick. So there we go. Just doing some black sesame seeds. Yeah. Just like that. And then the oil around it so it coats the side. See if I can do it for you guys. Yep. I'll come back. Remember to subscribe and share and like my videos. I appreciate it. I was just celebrating because I got 2 new subscribers. So I popped some sorrel wine. Yeah, I'll go back to it after I'm done with this. But I'm pouring all the cups. And this way because little island around it, and this brick of the black sesame seed, what will happen is that the dough won't stick, or it will be easier to slide it out of it. That's what I'm going for. Okay? So I'm trying 6 cups. This dough is nice, and because it's no flour, it's not as what should I say? It's not as dense. So I'm basically just shaping, and then I'm gonna stick it in one of these cups. And I don't even have to shape it literally. I'm putting it in. I can just press it down because you just want to get it in there. So I can just take pieces and just like that. I leave about an inch in each mug. So this would be my first, and I just like to make sure that I shape it so that it gets a good shape when it's done. But you don't have to do that when you're doing yours. I may or may not have told you guys earlier, but I got this idea from this little old guy. And I say little old guy because he's old and he's little. Literally. You know, Jamaicans have a way of describing people, and I can't get that out of me. So if you are slim, they say the slim man, the slim girl, the slim boy. If you're short, they say the short, slim boy, slim girl, slim man. It makes life easier, not too complicated. Be sure that if you put the dough into a mug, then rather than having to slice up bread every single day, you have an individual serving. So whether you're gonna make sandwiches for lunch, for breakfast, you just take a mug and you have your serving for the day. So a single serving. That's all I'm doing. I'm leaving room at the top so that as the heat hits it and it expands, it doesn't get too high out of my mugs. So that's 3 down. And let's do the other 3. I like it. It's moist. I can feel the texture is very much different from with regular bread. There's just a level of moisture that you feel to it, and I think that's gonna eat good. So later I'll do a review. How would you eat this? You can use it as a sandwich bread, or you can do it as a toast if you prefer, or you can eat it just by itself. I think this should be enough for this time. I press it down because I want to make sure there's no extra ear pockets, and the only pockets that are going to come will be from the yeast pushing my dough out. That's causing it to expand. So I push because it's in the mug too, and I want to make sure it goes all the way down to the bottom. Look at that! I got it all in. See? Yeah. And my mugs are pretty much filled out. So what I do with them is that I want to make sure that they have a nice, pretty top. You don't eat just with your mouth, right? You eat with your eyes. So when you look at something and it's attractive, it makes you want to grab it. And that's what they come in the supermarket, that when you see those pretty packages, you're going to buy it. So why not do it at home? So I'm going to take a little bit of this and try to build up. That mug is smaller, bigger. stuff and how easy they are to do. And you can try to just wake up, you'll live your life. I think that's a good advice. I'm not gonna copy. I have my own eat to live and not live to eat. And if you're living to eat, you'll eat anything. But when you're eating for life, or eating to live for long, life, then you will eat life. And I think that's it for my channel. Let me know in the comments. Whether you guys watching from. Just like that, my entire top is coated with oil. See, and then I'm gonna do a little sprinkle. I'm not sure if I should use pumpkin seed or the white. I think I might do both. So each one is completely coated with oil. I didn't make sure this one is coated. So now that those are done, I am going to put a bit of white sesame on top. I have black sesame at the bottom, put white on top. So when it fully baked, it will be crusted with the white sesame. Have you ever been to the supermarket and you see those breads that have rings on top?